Good morning, it's August 20th, and it's the first day in Washington, first official morning in Washington, and yeah, it's feeling really good to be here in my home state, and it's the last stretch of the PCT, and yeah, it's lots of emotions and lots of feelings right now. It's yeah, it's a flood of emotions, but yeah. Starting to see Mount Adams, and I think I see right near it might be Mount St. Helens. Not entirely sure, but yeah, those mountains are starting to come into view. So over the past hour or so, I've been smelling smoke, and it's starting to get smoky off in the distance. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Hopefully the fire's not close, and hopefully it doesn't last for very long, because that sucks. So it's still pretty smoky. Can't really tell if it's gotten worse or better, because this is the first view I've had all day, honestly. I've been walking through forest. But yeah, it's pretty smoky right now. This wasn't around this morning, so it must have just started recently. It looks thicker that way than it does over here. So yeah, we'll see how it is in the morning. I hope it doesn't get worse. I can smell it in the air. It's been a rough day, not gonna lie, but that view back there, first view I've had in a while, was like 10 feet off trail. It was just like a little bit off trail. So I go there and I look at the view, and I turn back and I get back on trail, and I end up going south, not north. So I totally spaced it. I wasn't thinking. And I went south for like 2 miles until someone came across that I knew, and they were like, why are you going this way? And I was super confused for a second, and then I realized that I went the wrong way. So I'm putting an extra 4 miles on my day for no reason at all, except because I wasn't paying attention. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't been feeling myself at all today. With the news of my dog back home passing away, I just haven't been able to think clearly, think straight, or I just haven't felt myself at all. And it's just been a really hard day, not gonna lie. Good morning, it's August 21st. Got a pretty late start this morning. Woke up late, I slept in, and I'm just moving really slow. I'm just feel a lot better emotionally than I did yesterday. I got a really good night's sleep. Just moving really slow, feeling a little unmotivated, but I'm in Washington and that cheers me up a lot. And yeah, man, it's been a rough few days, but I'm feeling positive today, this morning. Yesterday was really a really long day, very long day, very hard day, but yeah, today's a new day, and it's going to be a much better day today. I guess there's trail magic up ahead.
Even more reason to not do it because you've come this far and not cheated. I mean, we probably, I guess, Crater Lake was
Got
kind
bananas and sodas.
Yeah,
He's getting sandwich
I
items.
think as long as you do it in one continuous line.
Not really sure what this guy has in store, but
He's
giving us a lot of food.
I think as long as you do it in one continuous line, it's fine.
They do. I don't know if you got them, but at Side Valley they make them, blackberry milkshakes, because the kids. If you saw out.
They ran out.
Oh, did they?
Oh, I was nearly in tears, to be honest. They ran out of milkshakes and fries, so we had burger and a salad. I wanted to go home at that point.
To do. Tell the monkey joke.
This guy Ron gave us all trail magic over here.
Oh yeah.
Ron, can I ask you a question?
Sure. Everybody does.
Why do you want to feed us dirty hikers?
Wow. Dang, sometimes I think about that. The answer to the question, it's fun. They're certainly deserving. They need it, and I can do it. And believe me, some fires are lit from without, some are lit from within. This one's lit from both ends.
You have a good heart.
Yep, thank you.
That was some fun trail magic back there. That guy Ron was really nice. He fed us some sandwiches, and we had apple pie that he brought from Costco, and yeah, just it was a nice chill time. It was fun. Kind of cheered me up a bit. It's starting to rain pretty good. Got a lot of protection from all these trees though, so it's not raining that hard when you're in the forest. But when you come into a clearing, it's raining pretty hard. Yeah, but it's feeling really good though. It's not very hot. It's pretty cool, and yeah, the air smells really good, and yeah, it's just nice and crisp and clear, and I don't know, it feels good to breathe right now. The air just feels so clean. I feel like this is probably a really good view, but there's just a lot of fog. I don't mind the fog. Keeps everything really cool. breathing is amazing. Breathing is just absolutely amazing that I breathe in oxygen. Breathe in oxygen that was created by all these plants around me and these trees. And then I exhale carbon dioxide, and all of these plants around me are gonna suck that right in and absorb that. And yeah, it's just this cycle all around us. This is fog, not smoke. Up in the clouds. Good morning, it's August 22nd. Last night it rained a lot. Before I got into camp, it was pouring. Like, I was soaked. All my clothes were soaked. I got really wet last night, but then I got to camp and I set up my tent really fast. And everything in my tent stayed dry for the most part. A little water got in my tent last night, but it wasn't bad. It's not raining anymore. It's just really foggy. It's supposed to clear up today, so hopefully it will. It's so nice that pipe string is there and it was flowing really well. I think it has to do with maybe because of the rain. We got a lot of rain last night, but yeah, that was a nice stream. Got 3 liters filtered. The next good water source is about 10 miles, so 3 liters should definitely last me for that long, especially because it's not hot. So yeah, it's actually a really beautiful morning with all the fog and the mist. I like it. But other than my gear being all wet, my tent, well, I guess my tent's really the only thing that's wet. I definitely feel that I'm in Washington. This is definitely Washington weather that feels familiar. Oh my God. Just walking along the trail. That's something I love to see. Oh wow, yes. There's a charging station for phones. Hey.
Welcome.
Hello. This guy's cooking us some pancakes. Got a heater over here and drying out our clothes. Oh, there's a hiker box over here. This is the guy. Got some pancakes, and we got Cowboy, you
Cowboy,
said?
yeah.
Cowboy? Cooking us up some scrambled eggs.
Off of the hiker's box. Coming your way with get a plate. I want to get these off of here. 'Cause I don't want them overcooked.
Oh, sorry. You can cook mine for a little bit longer. I usually like my eggs a little bit hard. I like hard.
Except when she gets like really cold at night, she would just literally like she peed on me like, so like I need to wash my my
Does she have a name?
yeah, well, yeah.
Does she have a name?
Luna.
Luna? Hi, Luna. PCT kitty. All right. Been here too long. Gotta get going. That trail magic back there was something else. So this guy goes by the name of Cowboy. He set up this couple canopies and brought this stove out there, and we all got to huddle around the fire. He made us all pancakes and some scrambled eggs, and yeah, had some coffee. Yeah, it was definitely a nice morning, because this morning when I woke up I was cold and wet, so that was really nice to dry out my jacket and around the fire. And the sun came out and got all my stuff laid out, my tent, sleeping bag over here. Got Mr. Snuggles over there, drying his stuff out too. Feels so good that the sun's out. Man, the past 24 hours have been very cloudy and rainy. So this is the first time I've ever seen Amanita muscaria mushroom out in the wild. Pretty amazing looking mushroom. Got a lot of huckleberries. Lots and lots of wild huckleberries. They're everywhere. Wow. There's nothing else like that. So good. Round 2. So good. So good. It's one of my favorite berries, and it's so delicious. I see a lot of people on trail, myself included sometimes, get so carried away with making miles, and it's important to an extent, but like some people just get so obsessed with making miles and making it to Canada. You know, life is short, sometimes you just gotta stop and pick the huckleberries, you know? Round 3. Yeah. Got the first good view of Mount Adams. It's getting a lot closer pretty quick. Just a few days ago, that looked a lot smaller. There's another Amanita muscaria mushroom. Mushrooms are one of my favorites to look at.